Is this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this, on a matter of. Hey, if y'all remember, February 21st, I made a video called To All My Melee Character Mains, and in that video, we were really down. mrfantastic just got nerfed, Ironfist just got reworked, and it was a really change up to his gameplay style. All the flyers were released, and thething got released. There was no magic buffs, and there was actually a Bucky buff or something. I kind of forget. Or like it was really down, bro. It was a really down, sad time, you know. We all knew that the time of melee characters being viable in the game was over. I think Black Panther might have got nerfed as well. I kind of forget, bro. Season 1.5 was L, so I try not to remember it. But I'm not gonna lie, this season has restored all my faith. And there's a number of reasons, and that's basically what we're gonna talk about in this video. We're gonna talk about why melee character mains are up all 2025, all season 2. And we're going to talk about why this is just going to simply be the greatest meta of all time. So, you know, type shit, like, subscribe, comment down below what your favorite melee character is in this game. And, you know, type shit, let's get right into it. So, I'm not gonna lie, I had to switch up the beat because although the intro is extremely fire, the rest of the song was kind of getting on my nerves. I was like, nah, this not the one, right? Anyways, yeah, if you're gonna, bro, I'm speechless, or am I just stuttering? I don't know. If you told me that mrfantastic and Ironfist and all these other characters were gonna feel this good off the buffs, bro, I would not have believed y'all. I would not have believed y'all that 5 damage to his punches and 25 HP and a slow effect would make mrfantastic feel like he's putting up generational numbers, bro. I just wouldn't have believed it, because not only does he feel like a decent pick, but he feels like a good pushing great pick. He's not broken by any means, but he feels like a great pick. He feels like picking Namor with no, well, I don't know, Namor's kind of impressive sometimes. I don't know. He just feels like he just feels like a good pick. He's on a throw pick. He's a great pick. Like, you know, I don't know, bro. I don't know what they put in these patch notes, but they're feeling amazing, bro. They're feeling like Schedule 1. If you know, you know, right? So, yeah, basically in this video, we're just gonna talk about the buffs they got, why they feel so good, why this is a great precedent for all melee mains, and why this, you know, hopefully continues. Now, before we get into straight positivity the rest of this video, we do have to address a few people that unfortunately they spin the wheel and their name didn't land. Black Panther, aka the Tickle Monster, aka does 5 damage per swing, right? He didn't get any buffs. Now, we have to understand that although I think Black Panther isn't that great, I don't think he's bad. But he's just, you know, takes a lot of skill, and the skill does not like equal the fucking reward, right? So I feel like he deserved a buff, but not a crazy buff. Just a very slight buff. But you have to understand, so many people complain about him also because a good Black Panther is oppressive, that you have to understand that he didn't get nerfed, and sometimes you're gonna have to take what you get. I'm not gonna lie, y'all got next, right? Also, another person that did not get nerfed, Spider-Man. A lot of people have been complaining about him lately. I was going to make a video about it, but I decided not to, because I saw this one guy made a video and it basically covered exactly what I wanted to talk about. So I was like, bro, whatever. So, yeah, these people, they didn't get buffed, but they didn't get nerfed. Oh, also magik, but like, you know, it's, I don't know what I was expecting. So, yeah, with that out of the way, the people that did get buffed, mrfantastic and Ironfist, these characters feel amazing, bro. They feel so amazing to play. I've seen Ironfist bans in my game. Ironfist bans when they don't have a one trick, yeah, that's how you know it's going crazy, right? So, what did they do to Ironfist? Well, they increased his tank, like, busterness, basically. And that's kind of crazy because, in my opinion, the rework already did that, and I guess they were just really leaning into it. So, doing this, right, they got rid of some of his tankiness, which, honestly, from what I saw, the Ironfist community, that's what they wanted, because they were talking about, oh, we don't want to have 400 HP, we rather just actually be able to do damage. And that's basically what they did to tanks. They increased his percent damage, they did lower the fixed damage, but, like, he just does so much damage to vanguards. Like, it's like, I don't know. I played Groot against him, and it felt like he put on so much pressure. And speaking of putting on so much pressure, Mr. Fantastic, I don't know why, but one of his swings, it feels like it's doing like 1/5 the HP. You do a swing, you hit an E, and they're like one tap, bro. He just gets kills. I don't know how to put it. Not gonna lie, the breakpoints might have changed. Hold on, let me do some quick math. Alright, after reviewing with the math council, the breakpoints have changed, because previously with his 60 damage, 4 swings is doing 240. It is not killing. But with the new 65 swings, 4 swings alone is killing 250s. Now you factor in other damage, you factor in some E's, you factor in a right click. See, now it's making sense why they're feeling like they're dying in like 3 swings, because they are, bro, and it's actually great. They also changed the 75 to 80 breakpoints, because now 2 swings and 2 big swings are killing 2 75s, because previously doing 75 per with the big swings, right? 2 swings, 120 plus 150, that's doing 270. They're not dying with no other outside factors. Now with the new boost, 160, because 80 plus 80 plus the new 65 plus 65 is doing a big, hold on, keep the math, 290, right? So with these breakpoints changing and just obvious outside damage factors, it just feels like you're killing way faster, because quite frankly you are, right? So what does this mean for the future of melee characters? Well, I'm hoping it means that, you know, what's it called, they're gonna start buffing them, because I feel like as you play against these characters, people know how to, like, they're just gonna learn how to play against them eventually. Like, for example, Thang was extremely strong early season, and the reason he was extremely strong early season is because no one knew how to play against him, and he was like a new kind of archetype of like anti-dive as a tank and shit, right? So they're gonna not know how to play against them, but then once they do, like, Thang isn't extremely broken anymore. I still think he's extremely good, just not broken. So as people learn how to play against melee characters, they're gonna get worse, and as they get worse and their dev philosophy is buffing the underused characters and underperforming characters, that means these melee characters are only going to get better and better and better. And I feel like they're not gonna nerf them by the same reason why they didn't super nerf Bucky. And no, this might just be cope, because I would love for these characters to stay strong the whole season, especially if they let fucking Bucky run rampant for, you know, 2 fucking seasons. See, or actually 3 seasons, season 0, season 1, and season 1.5. But yeah, I just cut off the rest of my yap. Basically, that's basically it. I'm just really excited for this season. I would be playing it a lot more if I didn't just buy Schedule 1. Video's up on the 2nd channel soon, by the way. But yeah, I feel like this season is gonna be really fire. Let's get on to the song. And this comment right here, they told me to rap on a Osama-san type beat, so I will be doing that. If you want to request a beat, just put in the comments and I'll probably see it. All right, bet. Let's get into it.
Hey, shout out that nigga BBK, bro. I hope you fuck with this song, bro. This one for you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mr. Fantastic, we put the foe to your chest, yeah. And when you foe it does, yeah. This season the best, yeah. This season the best, yeah. Season 2 on top, yeah. And I flow with Kirk Cohen, I made them panties drop. Fuck them shooting hoes, yeah. Fuck them flying hoes, yeah. Me and my melee characters, we just up the scope, yeah. And I can't fuck with buggies or no hella no hoes, yeah. Mr. Fantastic hit right click, drag torch to the flow, yeah. Drag torch to the flow, drag storm to the flow. I just linked up with ironfist, yeah. We killed your bros, and we smoke on thing, yeah. He not part of the team, he not part of the team, yeah. Fuck that nigga thing, yeah. I just hit a drive-by with that nigga BT, yeah, that clean, yeah. I go stats through 3 and the team. Now my dash is no red, now my shit gonna deplete. Fuck that nigga BP, Mr. Fantastic, we put the foe to your chest, yeah. And we foe it that's, yeah. This season the best, yeah. This season the best, yeah. Season 2 on top, yeah. And I fuck with Kirk Cohen, I made them panties drop, yeah. I need a Emma Frost, yeah. Them thighs got me rock. Wait, what the hell, yo? Someone cut off this beat, bruh.